All right. So, it's warm-up time. Good morning, Coccyx. How's it going? Right. We have the first theme, basilisk. Is that a snake creature? Right, so we need some topics for me to paint. 6 topics. Basilisk is the first. Good job, Coccyx. Such a friendly guy. Yeah, definitely. You're in plus today. So, just pick the dice up. My son's dice we made. Okay, 6 legs flying plague. Topic number 2. If there's only 2 topics, it's gonna be split in half. A Bulgarian highlight. What's that? I have no idea what a Bulgarian highlight is, but it sounds like a mafia killing technique. That's 1, 2, 3. Or 4 actually, right? No, 3. Basilisk, 6 legs flying plague, Bulgarian highlight. One, 2, 3, 4, Banshee. Alright. Okay, time. One last. Thank you, Miss Dog. One more. One more. Mayan Temple Guard, alright. Number 4. And that is Basilisk. 6 legs flying, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, it's Banshee. Banshee. Good morning, everyone. Alright, great. Okay. Let's do a Banshee. Time started. Let's do a Banshee. The thing is, like, not too long ago, I did a Banshee for a client. So I don't want to do the same. But it shouldn't be a problem. I'll do it differently. So how's everyone doing today? Yeah, Svensson Art. Too late with Man Bear Pig. You gotta be quicker. You gotta be on your guard. Let's put her on the what's called gavel, end of the bed. Right? It's gavel, isn't it? I must say, coffee. Coffee is the best. If you have coffee, your day will be good. Or at least better. Um, right. Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Who did Banshee? Chef Spartan. Thanks for that. I hope that's correct. Chef Spartan, right. That's cool, Isra. That's good. Keep me on my toes. She should be holding some sort of trinket. Maybe weighs your soul or something. Oh, really? That's interesting. Magnesium. I did. You can buy this magnesium spray that you spray on your skin like a topical, and they say that if it starts to itch, you're like magnesium deficient because the body is kind of absorbing the magnesium at a high pace. I love drinking coffee. When I spray that spray on my skin, like we use it for our kids, it doesn't itch, so I must be good. Okay, a banshee has a big mouth, right? So that they can scream supersonically. Well, that's what a banshee is, right? They're like a witch of sort that screams. A banshee's howl, or whatever it's called. Hey, Pete Cool. Good morning. You're new. It looks today Chef Spartan. He suggested or she suggested his topic was chosen, and it's a banshee. I did a dice roll. Um, you guys and girls scream out topics, 6 topics at the beginning, and I roll a dice that my son has made, and the topic is chosen. So it's Chef Spartan's topic today, and that's a banshee. So I'm drawing a banshee. As you can see downstairs, there's banshee. No, not downstairs, but at the whatever, underneath the drawing. Oh, really? A banshee is a ghost? I don't necessarily think they need to be a ghost. Let's see. Define banshee. Oh, a female spirit whose wailing warns of a death in a house. Alright. So you're right, Gaxis. That's cool. Tomsa. I have. What do you mean cycle through my colors that fast? Like I I use keyboard shortcuts I have a pipette on my pen. I just click the pen and it's like Alt. It's a modifier. So I just press the top of the button on my pen up here, and it's samples. But I don't know what you mean about cycles through your colors. I don't know what you mean. Anyways, I think my beginning can still be a spirit. I just need to add some smoke effect. If you go to your Wacom driver settings, you can define what the buttons does, and I just made so that I just made so that the top of the button is Alt, and the front of the button is right click. So when I press the front of the button, I get the brush menu, and the top button is Alt. So I can sample my painting, because I sample a lot. And the reason why I have it on there is just so that I don't need to have my hand on the keyboard, because that kind of causes like an odd angle of the wrist, and it's easy to get problems that way, because you're having the hand in an awkward way and in your shoulder. So what I've done is I've kind of tried to limit the amount of what I need to hold my hand on, so that I can relax the hand I'm not using. Just for sake of trying to limit damage sitting and painting all day, because it's easily happened, right? Hey, Pete, cool. The timer, when the timer reaches 0, I stop the stream. It's just a 30-minute stream every day at the same time. I do painting for 30 minutes, just like a warm-up. We all hang out, talk some shit, and then go about our day. Whatever we need to do, go do client work or so on, and then we meet up the next day at the same time here, and do another art warm-up. So you're very welcome to join us every day, have some coffee, talk some shit. Usually what happens is that it becomes a very random topic, and we discuss all sorts of things. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. So yeah. And these drawings, I haven't prepared anything. I don't know what I'm going to draw until you guys decide what I'm going to draw, and I just sit back for 30 minutes and draw something, and obviously no use of reference, no nothing, just straight brain fart. And yeah, it's good stuff. Michal, I think the mouth is a wide mouth, but I want to kind of make her look like a hag, like a really rough skin, and So we'll see. Um, I'm thinking of how to show that she's gonna show death. So I'm thinking maybe, for to make it obvious, like an upside down cross, maybe, like the devil. Okay, I was thinking also she has like corrupt fingers. They're not human, like normal, rather. Of course, they're gonna be human fingers, but like funky looking. Let's. For some reason, I wanted to give her like swords stuck into her body, so I'm going for it. I don't know why, but whatever. She's gonna have swords stuck into her body. It seems like a good idea. Sunset. Yeah. So what I'm halfway through. I thought I would have been faster today. It felt like it wasn't a lot of mushing around. I thought I would have had more done at this point, but whatevers. So she sits at the end of the bed, having a nice chat with you in the morning. Hello. Someone will die. Whoa, where did you go? I must break you. I haven't played Witcher. Is that kind of what they do, or looks cool though? I saw a trailer when they showed the three witches, like this event in the game. Also cool designs on them. I love the big fat one with that weird bucket head. Or was it tied? I don't remember. It's really odd looking. Dennis, what kind of ex do you have that sits on the end of your bed with a upside down cross telling people that they will die? Is that your ex? Sounds wonderful. Yeah, Marek sounds really cool. Thanks, Chef Spartan. That's a good thing, I hope. That means I'm doing something right here, right? Um, Pete, cool. There's lots of resources online for you to learn. You can either enroll in an online school. There's also a bazillion of free tutorials out there. it's all about dedication. If you want to learn this, it's about just let's not do that. Let's do that. It's about dedication. It's like with anything. If you want to learn it, you gotta apply yourself and get in there. Daily practice. Look at, if you want to be good at playing basketball, play a shitload of basketball. You can go out in the yard and play basketball yourself, and you'll get pretty good at it. But if you want to get extra good at it, you gotta go further. Dive deeper. Wow, English today. That being said, and not everyone goes to the same place to learn basketball. Same should apply to art. How do you learn? Where do you want to learn? With who? Just there is always a way if you want to. And there's no easy fix for learning art. A digital art is just the tool. I can do the same traditionally. It's just digitally it goes faster because I can smash the pixels around quicker. And also strength with Photoshop is that you can have textural brushes that you don't need to spend a lot of time constructing, for example, traditionally. Yeah, as you can see, digital art is not just press a button and you'll get you'll get it for free. It's constructing a painting, regardless of medium. But yeah, if you would Google digital art tutorials or whatever, illustration tutorials, Photoshop, I'm quite sure you'll get 75 billion hits. So what time is it? 10 minutes left. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. What does a banshee do? So she comes in and warns people of death. And she's a ghost. Yeah, I mean, Michael kind of started pointing out is digital art is no difference from traditional art. And when it comes to art, fundamentals is extremely important. So if you want to be good at doing art in general, not only digital art in general, is that you need to practice. And with practice, sketchbooks are extremely important, where you experiment, where you study, where you learn, where you try things out. Without a sketchbook, you won't progress as fast. So go buy a sketchbook and go and observe the world because you can directly take the knowledge learned from sketchbook and apply it to art. And so in return, digital art is the same. You know, everyone ever says constantly fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. You know, it's the most important thing. If you don't know the fundamentals, your art is never going to be good. And a lot of people constantly go back and to study fundamentals, even, you know, seasoned veterans. You can't escape it. It's such a vital part of doing art. And even the, you know, the masters of old, they also constantly did studies and went back to fundamentals and learned. That's a good saying, Svensson. My saying, which I have come up with, is you're only as good as your worst drawing. You know, if you have a really bad day and the level of suckage is your skill level. It's a bit harder on the ego, but I think it's a healthy point of view. Yeah, it's not a fun day though when you're having a bad art day. 6 minutes left. Time went into slow motion there, from 15 minutes to now. It's good. It's good. Means I can kind of catch up a bit, which is great. Okay. Now you all know what's coming. My beloved top light. I can't help it. I have to put it in. It just feels like they're in the location when I add it. It's like, there we go. She's here. Yeah, Michal. And Kilrathi. Ouch. That is hard. It's like when you just go, oh, right, have to redo it. It's just too bad. You know, yeah, it's never fun that. Hey, good morning, Sin Taker. Unfortunately, you joined us when there's only 4.5 minutes left of the stream, but nevertheless, welcome. Today's topic is Banshee. So I'm making a crazy Banshee. Chef Spartan mentioned it's his topic or her topic. I don't know the sex of the person, but it's Banshee, courtesy of Chef Spartan. Alright, a heathen. He chose Banshee. Or suggested Banshee. Okay, 3 minutes left. I think I'm just gonna zoom in a bit and start detailing. Today it seems like I have time for it, which is great. Fun. Should she have glowing eyes? Nah. No eyes. Becomes more dramatic then, right? You can't see her eyes. You don't know what's lurking underneath. Thanks, Sintaker. Thanks, Michal. Yeah, the reason why I added it down like that is to tie her to the location. That's what I was thinking. You know, like so she's just not floating in the location, right? I want her to be at the bed, and I think that decision of adding the thing on going on top was a, if I may say so myself, a little clever way of tying the character to the location. Because if I want her to sit on the bed, I want that impression to come across, right? I just don't want it to feel like bed here, creature there. She needs to be on the bed. So I had made the decision of having her drape on top. So I'm glad that you dug it. Dug it. It's it was a gamble. Thanks, Caesar. Pete, cool. if you go back and look at the archive, we talk about anything. So don't be worried about, you know, staying to a topic. We've talked about anything. But usually, as we are all kind of concept arty people, the discussions tend to float around that part of the world, but no one says that we have to talk about art or concept art, monsters or whatever. Whatever floats your boat, and if it's a topic people are talk about, then, you know, we keep rambling on. But the stream is reaching its end. Time's almost up. Some highlight there, so we get drawn to the face. On my last few seconds. Let's add some. All right, Banshee. Thanks for that. Pomodoro. What's that? Why do I recognize Pomodoro? Is that the hairstyle, isn't it? Or is it Pompadour? Pomodoro. What's Pomodoro? Thanks, everyone. So yeah, the stream's over. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me, doing a Banshee. So tomorrow morning, the same time. Tomorrow morning is gonna be my son's birthday. He's turning 8. Little Hugo's gonna be a big boy. All right. Oh, tomato. Yeah, that's where. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow.